River systems in India. Question 149. Q. The correct sequence of the eastward flowing rivers of the peninsular India from north to south is 2002. K. Subarnarekha, Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Pennar, Kaveri and Vigai. L. Subarnarekha, Mahanadi, Krishna, Godavari, Kaveri, Vigai and Pennar. M. Mahanadi, Subarnarekha, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, Pennar and Vigai. N. Mahanadi, Subarnarekha, Krishna, Godavari, Kaveri, Vigai and Pennar. Answer A. Explanation. Peninsular river systems. Peninsular rivers are much older than the Himalayan rivers. They are non-perennial rivers with a maximum discharge in the rainy season. The rivers are characterized by broad and shallow valleys. The main water divide in peninsular rivers is formed by the Western Ghats, which run from north to south close to the western coast. The velocity of water in the rivers and the load carrying capacity of the streams is low due to low gradient. Most of the major rivers of the peninsula such as the Mahanadi, the Godavari, the Krishna and the Kaveri flow eastwards and drain into the Bay of Bengal. These rivers make deltas at their mouths. But the west-flowing rivers of Narmada and Tapi as well as those originating from the Western Ghats and falling in the Arabian Sea form estuaries in place of deltas. Question 150. Q. The Narmada River flows to the west, while most other large peninsular rivers flow to the east. Why? 2039. 1. It occupies a linear rift valley. 2. It flows between the Vindhyas and the Satpuras. 3. The land slopes to the west from central India. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. 1 only, B, 2 and 3, C, 1 and 3, D, none. Answer A. Explanation. Narmada River. Narmada is the largest west-flowing river of the peninsular India and flows westwards through a rift valley between the Vindhyan range on the north and the Satpura range on the south. It rises from Maikala range near Amarkantak in Madhya Pradesh at an elevation of about 1057 meters. Narmada basin extends over states of Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Maharashtra and Chhattisgarh. It is bounded by the Vindhyas on the north, Maikala range on the east, Satpuras on the south and by the Arabian Sea on the west. Its total length from its source in Amarkantak to its estuary in the Gulf of Khambat is 1310 kilometers. The river slopes down near Jabalpur where it cascades, a small waterfall, especially one in a series, 15 meters into a gorge to form the Dwadar, cloud of mist falls. Question 151. Q. Consider the following statements. 2009. 1. There are no east-flowing rivers in Kerala. 2. There are no west-flowing rivers in Madhya Pradesh. Which of the statements given above are correct? 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. Answer D. Explanation. East-flowing rivers in Kerala. There are 3 major rivers rise in Kerala and flow eastwards. Kabani, Bhavani, Pambar. West-flowing rivers in Madhya Pradesh. There are many west-flowing rivers in Madhya Pradesh including Narmada, Tapi, Mahi. Question 152. Q. Which one of the following statements is not correct? 2006. A. Mahanadi river rises in Chhattisgarh. F. Godavari river rises in Maharashtra. G. Kaveri river rises in Andhra Pradesh. H. Tapi river rises in Madhya Pradesh. Answer C. River origin. Sabarmati Debar Lake, Aravalli, Udaipur Mahi Vindhya Range, MP. Narmada Amarkantak, MP. Tawa Betul, Satpura, MP. Tapi Betul, Mahadev Hills, MP. Periya Western Ghats, Kerala. Mahanadi Dandikaranya Hills, CHG Godavari Nasik, MH. Penganga Rajanata Hills, MH Krishna Mahabaleshwar, MH. Tungabhadra confluence of Tunga and Bhadra, KRN. Bhima Balaghat Range, MH. Kaveri Brahmagiri Hills, KRN Vagaipalni Hills, TN. Question 153. Q. Which one of the following rivers originates in Amarkantak? 2007. Damodar, B. Mahanadi, C. Narmada, D. Tapi. Answer C. Question 154. Q. At which one of the following places do 2 important rivers of India originate, while one of them flows towards north and merges with another important river flowing towards Bay of Bengal, the other one flows towards Arabian Sea? 2009. Amarkantak, B. Badrinath. C. Mahabaleshwar, D. Nasik. Answer C. Explanation. Radial drainage in Amarkantak. Question 155. Q. Consider the following rivers. 2015I. 1. Vansadhara. 2. Indravati. 3. Pranahita. 4. Pennar. Which of the above are tributaries of Godavari? 1, 2 and 3, B. 2, 3 and 4, C. 1, 2 and 4, D. 2 and 3 only. Answer D. Question 156. Q. Which is the correct sequence of the rivers Godavari, Mahanadi, Narmada and Tapi in the descending order of their lengths? 2003. Godavari Mahanadi Narmada Tapi. B. Godavari Narmada Mahanadi Tapi. C. Narmada Godavari Tapi Mahanadi. D. Narmada Tapi Godavari Mahanadi. Answer B. Explanation. Mahanadi River. The Mahanadi basin extends over states of Chhattisgarh and Orissa and comparatively smaller portions of Jharkhand, Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh. The Mahanadi follows a total course of 900 kilometers. The Mahanadi is one of the major rivers of the peninsular rivers. In water potential and flood producing capacity, it ranks second to the Godavari. It is one of the most active silt depositing streams in the Indian subcontinent. At Sambalpur, the Hirakud Dam, one of the largest dams in India, on the river has formed a man-made lake 35 miles, 55 kilometers long. Krishna River. The Krishna is the second largest east-flowing river of the peninsula. The Krishna basin extends over Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra and Karnataka having a total area of approximately 2.6 lakh sq.km. The Krishna River rises from the western Ghats near Jor village of Satara district of Maharashtra at an altitude of 1337 meters just north of Mahabaleshwar. The total length of river from origin to its outfall into the Bay of Bengal is 1400 kilometers. The Krishna forms a large delta with a shoreline of about 120 kilometers. The Krishna delta appears to merge with that formed by the Godavari and extends about 35 kilometers into the sea. Godavari River. The Godavari is the largest river system of the peninsular India and is revered as Dakshina Ganga. The Godavari basin extends over states of Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Orissa in addition to smaller parts in Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka and Union Territory of Puducherry, Yanam. The basin is bounded by Satmala Hills, the Ajanta Range and the Mahadev Hills on the north, by the eastern Ghats on the south and the east and by the western Ghats on the west. The Godavari River rises from Trimbakeshwar in the Nashik district of Maharashtra about 80 kilometers from the Arabian Sea at an elevation of 1067 meters. The total length of Godavari from its origin to outfall into the Bay of Bengal is 1465 kilometers. Kaveri River. The Kaveri River rises at Brahmagiri range near Cherimbala village of Kodagu, Kurd district of Karnataka. The total length of the river from origin to outfall is 800 kilometers. The Kaveri basin extends over states of Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Kerala and Union Territory of Puducherry. Its upper catchment area receives rainfall during summer by the southwest monsoon and the lower catchment area during winter season by the retreating northeast monsoon. It is, therefore, almost a perennial river with comparatively less fluctuations in flow and is very useful for irrigation and hydroelectric power generation. Tapti River. The Tapti, also known as the Tapti, is the second largest west-flowing river of the peninsular India and is known as the twin or the handmaid of the Narmada. It originates near Multai Reserve Forest in Madhya Pradesh at an elevation of 752 meters. Flows for about 724 kilometers before outfalling into the Arabian Sea through the Gulf of Cambay, Gulf of Khambhat. The basin extends over states of Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra and Gujarat having an area of approximately 65,000 sq.km. Situated in the Deccan Plateau, the basin is bounded by the Satpura Range on the north, Mahadev Hills on the east, Ajanta Range and the Satmala Hills on the south and by the Arabian Sea on the west. The hilly region of the basin is well forested while the plains are broad and fertile areas suitable for cultivation. The river also flows in a linear rift valley like Narmada. Question 157. Q. Assertion A. West-flowing rivers of peninsular India have no deltas. Reason R. These rivers do not carry any alluvial sediments. Choose the appropriate quote from below. 2004. Both A and R are individually true and R is the correct explanation of A. B. Both A and R are individually true but R is not the correct explanation of A. C. A is true but R is false. D. A is false but R is true. Answer. C. Explanation. West-flowing rivers do not form deltas because western coast of India is a submerging coast, hence it is more conducive for estuary formations. West-flowing rivers flow for much shorter length than east-flowing rivers, thus bringing less sediment load. Lush green western ghats reduces possibility of excessive erosion in river channels. Question 158. Q. Which one of the following east-flowing rivers of India has rift valley due to downwarping? 1998. A. Damodar. F. Mahanadi. G. Son. H. Yamuna. Answer. A. Do it yourself. Question 159. Q. Consider the following rivers. 2015I. 1. Kishenganga. 2. Ganga. 3. Vinganga. 4. Penganga. The correct sequence of these rivers when arranged in the north-south direction is 1, 2, 3, 4, B, 2, 1, 3, 4, C, 2, 1, 4, 3, D, 1, 2, 4, 3. River systems in India. Question 160. Q. Consider the following pairs. 2014I. Wetlands confluence of rivers. 1. Harik wetlands, confluence of these in Satluj. 2. Kulero Ghana National Park, confluence of Binas and Chambal. 3. Kulero Lake, confluence of Musi and Krishna. Which of the above pairs are correctly matched? O. 1 only. P. 2 and 3 only. Q. 1 and 3 only. R. 1, 2 and 3. Answer. A. Explanation. Harik wetlands. Harik wetland is one of the largest wetlands in the northern India. This man-made, riverine, lacustrine wetland is situated at the confluence of the Beas and Satluj rivers. It is recognized under Ramsar Convention. Kulero Lake. Kulero Lake is one of the largest freshwater lakes in India located in state of Andhra Pradesh and forms the largest shallow freshwater lake in Asia. Kulero is located between Krishna and Godavari Delta. Kulero National Park. Kulero Ghana National Park is a man-made and man-managed wetland formed by inundation of Gambhira and Banganga rivers. Question 161. Q. Consider the following pairs. 2039. National Park river flowing through the park. 1. Corbett National Park, Ganga. 2. Kaziranga National Park, Manas. 3. Silent Valley National Park, Kaveri. Which of the above pairs are correctly matched? 1 and 2. B. 3 only. C. 1 and 3. D. None of these. Answer. D. National Park River, National Park River. Sundarbans NP, WB. Meghna Jim Corbett NP, UK. Ramganga tributary of Ganga. Gangotri NP, UK. Bhagirathi Panna NP, MP Ken. Nokrek NP, MG Simzang Silent Valley NP, KL. Kuntipura. Manas NP, AS Manas Kaziranga NP, AS Brahmaputra. Orang NP, AS Brahmaputra Valmiki NP, BH Gandak. Question 162. Q. Consider the following pairs. 2014I Waterfalls River. 1. Kapildara Falls, Godavari. 2. Jog Falls, Shiravati. 3. Shivasamudram Falls, Kaveri. Select the correct answer using the code given below. 1 and 2 only. B. 2 and 3 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. 1, 2 and 3. Answer. B. Waterfalls River, National Park River. Vandar Falls, Narmada. MP. Elephanta Falls, Shillong. Hendro Falls, Subarnarekha. JD. Dadma Falls, Machkund. OS. Kapildara Falls, Narmada. MP. Jog Falls, Shiravati. KTK. Shivasamudram Falls, Kaveri. KTK. Hoganakal Falls, Kaveri. TN. Dudsagar Falls, Mandovi. Goa Chulia Falls, Chambal. RJ. Question 163. Q. Which one of the following statements is not true? 2000. I. Ghaggar's water is utilized in the Indira Gandhi Canal. J. Narmada rises from Amarkantak region. K. Nizam Sagar is situated on the Manjra River. L. Penganga is a tributary of the Godavari. Answer. A. Explanation. Indira Gandhi Canal. The Indira Gandhi Canal, the longest canal of India. It starts from the Harik Barrage at Harik, a few kilometers below the confluence of the Satluj and these rivers in the Indian state of Punjab and terminates in irrigation facilities in the Thar Desert in the northwest of Rajasthan state. Nizam Sagar. It is a reservoir constructed across the Manjira River, a tributary of the Godavari River in the Kamaradi district in Telangana, India. Question 164. Q. Gandhi Sagar Dam is a part of which one of the following? 2005. A. Chambal Project. B. Kosi Project. C. Damodar Valley Project. D. Bahakar Nangal Project. Answer. A. River Dam. Satluj Bahakar Nangal, Gobind Sagar Reservoir, PB and HP, Natpa Dam, HP. Chinab Bihar, Salal, Dul. Hasti, JMK. Bhagirathi Terry, UK, Tapti Ukai, GJ. Narmada Indira Sagar, Bargi, MP, Sardar Sarovar Dam, GJ. Chambal Gandhi Sagar, MP. Krishna Nagarjuna Sagar, TLG, Prakasham Barrage, Srishalam, AP, Alamirti, Basava Sagar, KTK. Godavari Guna, Gangapur, MH. Kaveri Meetur, Stanley, TN, Harangi, Krishna Raja Sagar, KTK. Periyar Idukki, Malaperiyar, Periyar, KRL. Question 165. Q. Which one of the following pairs is not correctly matched? 2010 Dam, Lake River. Govind Sagar, Sitluj. B. Kuleru Lake, Krishna. C. Ukai Reservoir, Tapi. D. Wooler Lake, Jhelum. Answer B. Question 166. Q. The Dulhasti Power Station is based on which one of the following rivers? 2009. B's. B. Chenab. C. Ravi. D. Sitluj. Answer B. Question 167. Q. On which one of the following rivers is the Terry Hydro Power Complex located? 2008. Aligninda. B. Bhagirathi. C. Dhulidinga. D. Mandakini. Answer B. Question 168. Q. The Alamatti Dam is on the river. 1997. Godavari. B. Kaveri. C. Krishna. D. Mahanadi. Answer C. Question 169. Q. Which of the following pairs are correctly matched? 2008 Irrigation Project State. 1. Damanganga, Gujarat. 2. Girna, Maharashtra. 3. Pamba, Kerala. Select the correct answer using the code given below. 1 and 2 only. B. 2 and 3 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. 1, 2 and 3. Answer D. Do it yourself. Question 170. Q. Which one of the following is an artificial lake? 2018. Kodaikanal, Tamil Nadu. B. Koleru, Andhra Pradesh. C. Nainital, Uttarakhand. D. Renuka, Himachal Pradesh. Climate in India. Question 171. Q. The seasonal reversal of winds is the typical characteristic of 2014. S. Equatorial climate. T. Mediterranean climate. U. Monsoon climate. V. All of the above climates. Answer C. Explanation. Monsoons. The term monsoon has been derived from the Arabic word, masim, or meaning season. Monsoons are seasonal winds which reverse their direction with the change of season. Monsoons are peculiar to Indian subcontinent, Southeast Asia, parts of Central Western Africa etc. They are more pronounced in the Indian subcontinent compared to any other region. India receives southwest monsoon winds in summer and northeast monsoon winds in winter. Southwest monsoons bring intense rainfall to most of the regions in India and northeast monsoons bring rainfall to mainly southeastern coast of India, southern Andhra Pradesh coast and Tamil Nadu coast. Question 172. Q. Consider the following statements. 2012 I. 1. The duration of the monsoon decreases from southern India to northern India. 2. The amount of annual rainfall in the northern plains of India decreases from east to west. Which of the statements given above are correct? 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. Answer C. Monsoons. The southwest monsoon arrives in two branches, the Bay of Bengal branch and the Arabian Sea branch. The monsoon typically breaks over Indian territory by around the 25th of May, when it lashes the Andaman and Nicobar Islands in the Bay of Bengal. It strikes the Indian mainland around the 1st of June near the Malabar coast of Kerala. By the 9th of June, it reaches Mumbai. It appears over Delhi by the 29th of June. The Bay of Bengal branch, which initially tracks the Coromandel coast, swerves to the northwest towards the Indo-Gangetic plain. The Arabian Sea branch moves northeast towards the Himalayas. On average, South India receives more rainfall than North India. However, Northeast India receives the most precipitation. Monsoon clouds begin retreating from North India by the end of August. As India further cools during September, the southwest monsoon weakens. By the end of November, it has left the country. Question 173. Q. High temperature and low pressure over the Indian subcontinent during the summer season draws air from the Indian Ocean leading to the inblowing of the 1996. Southeast monsoon. B. Southwest monsoon. C. Trade winds. D. Westerlies. Answer B. Explanation. Factors responsible for southwest monsoon. Intense heating of Tibetan Plateau during summer months. Subtropical jet stream STJ. Tropical easterly jet, African easterly jet. Intertropical convergence zone. Westward migration and subsequent weakening of high pressure cell in the southern Indian Ocean. Migration of ITCZ to the south of India. Question 174. Q. Consider the following statements. 2012 I. Kochi Kolkata Delhi Patna. B. Kolkata Kochi Patna Delhi. C. Kochi Kolkata Patna Delhi. D. Kolkata Kochi Delhi Patna. Answer C. Question 175. Q. Match list I with list 2 and select the correct answer. 1997. List I. Climatic conditions. List 2. Reasons. A. Madras is warmer than Calcutta 1. Northeast monsoon B. Snowfall in Himalayas 2. Altitude C. Rainfall decreases from West Bengal to Punjab 3. Western depressions D. Sutlej Ganga plain gets some rain in winter 4. Distance from the sea 5. Latitude. Codes. A. A1. B2. C4. D5. B. A4. B5. C1. D3. C. A5. B2. C4. D3. D. A5. B1. C3. D4. Answer C. Question 176. Q. Assertion A. Bangalore receives much higher average annual rainfall than that of Mangalore. Reason R. Bangalore has the benefit of receiving rainfall both from southwest and northeast monsoons. Choose the appropriate code from below. 2004. Both A and R are individually true and R is the correct explanation of A. B. Both A and R are individually true but R is not the correct explanation of A. C. A is true but R is false. D. A is false but R is true. Answer D. Question 177. Q. Consider the following statements. 2009. 1. In the world, the tropical deserts occur along the western margins of continents within the trade wind belt. 2. In India, the East Himalayan region gets high rainfall from northeast winds. Which of the statements given above are correct? 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. Answer A. Question 178. Q. The January isotherm taken as a basis for dividing India into tropical and subtropical zones is 1997. 21 degrees Celsius. B. 18 degrees Celsius. C. 12 degrees Celsius. D. 15 degrees Celsius. Answer B. Explanation. Stamped climatic regions. Stamp used 18 degrees Celsius isotherm of mean monthly temperature for January to divide the country into two broad climatic regions, viz. Temperate or continental zone in the north and tropical zone in the south. This line runs roughly across the route of the peninsula, more or less along or parallel to the Tropic of Cancer. The two major climatic regions are further divided into 11 regions depending upon the amount of rainfall and temperature. Question 179. Q. Assertion A. Anticyclonic conditions are formed in winter season when atmospheric pressure and air temperatures are low. Reason R. Winter rainfall in northern India causes development of anticyclonic conditions with low temperatures. Choose the appropriate code from below. 2004. Both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. B. Both A and R are true but R is not the correct explanation of A. C. A is true but R is false. D. A is false but R is true. Answer C. Do it yourself. Question 180. Q. Consider the following which can be found in the ambient atmosphere, 2010. 1. Soot. 2. Sulfur hexafluoride. 3. Water vapor. Which of the above contribute to the warming up of the atmosphere? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 3 only. C. 2 and 3 only. D. 1, 2 and 3. Answer A. Vegetation and fauna. Question 181. Q. Which one of the following regions of India has a combination of mangrove forest, evergreen forest and deciduous forest? 2015. W. North coastal Andhra Pradesh. X. Southwest Bengal. Y. Southern Saurashtra. Z. Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Answer D. Explanation. Classification of vegetation in India: A. Moist tropical forests. Tropical wet evergreen. Tropical semi-evergreen. Tropical moist deciduous. Littoral and swamp. B. Dry tropical forests. Tropical dry evergreen. Tropical dry deciduous. Tropical thorn. C. Montane subtropical forests. Subtropical broad-leaved hill. Subtropical moist hill pine. Subtropical dry evergreen. D. Montane temperate forests. Montane wet temperate. Himalayan moist temperate. Himalayan dry temperate. Classification of vegetation in India: Tropical wet evergreen forests, 8%. Climate: annual rainfall exceeds 250 centimeters. Temperature is about 25 degrees minus 27 degrees Celsius. Average humidity exceeds 77%. Dry season is distinctly short. Distribution: found on western side of the Western Ghats, 500 to 1,370 meters above sea level, in the Purvanchal Hills in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Characteristics: evergreen, mesophytic plants adapted to neither too dry nor too wet type climate, lofty, thick. Canopy, less undergrowth. The important species of these forests are mahogany, bezoar, white cedar, jamun, canes, bamboo, etc. Classification of vegetation in India: tropical semi-evergreen forests, 4.1%. Climate: annual rainfall is 200 to 250 cm. Mean annual temperature varies from 24 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity is about 75%. Dry season is not short like in tropical evergreen forests. Distribution: western coast, Assam, lower slopes of the eastern Himalayas, Orissa and Andamans. Characteristics: they are transitional forests between tropical wet evergreen forests and tropical deciduous forests. The semi-evergreen forests are less dense. The important species are laurel, rosewood, bezoar, thorny bamboo, western Ghats, white cedar, Indian chestnut, champa, mango, Himalayan region. Classification of vegetation in India: tropical moist deciduous forests, 37%. Climate: annual rainfall 100 to 200 centimeters. Mean annual temperature of 27 degrees Celsius. Spring and summer are dry. Distribution: belt running along the western Ghats surrounding the belt of evergreen forests. A strip along the Shivalik Range, Manipur and Mizoram, hills of eastern Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, Choto Nagpur Plateau, most of Orissa, parts of West Bengal. Characteristics: trees drop their leaves during the spring and early summer when sufficient moisture is not available. These forests occupy a much larger area than the evergreen forests with large tracts under these forests have been cleared for cultivation. The main species found in these forests are teak, sal, laurel, rosewood, amla, jamun, bamboo, etc. Classification of vegetation in India: littoral and swamp forests, 0.6%. They can survive and grow both in fresh as well as brackish water. Occur in and around the deltas, estuaries and creeks prone to tidal influences, delta or tidal forests. Littoral, relating to or on the shore of the sea or a lake, forests occur at several places along the coast. Swamp forests are confined to the deltas of the Ganga, the Mahanadi, the Godavari, the Krishna and the Kaveri. Dense mangroves occur all along the coastline and sheltered estuaries, tidal creeks, backwaters, salt marshes and mudflats. It provides useful fuel wood. The most pronounced and the densest is the Sundarban in the Ganga Delta, where the predominant species is Sundari Araidira. Classification of vegetation in India: tropical dry evergreen forests, 0.2%. Climate: annual rainfall of 100 centimeters. Mean annual temperature is about 28 degrees Celsius. Mean humidity is about 75%. Distribution: along the coast of Tamil Nadu. Characteristics: short-statured trees up to 12 meters high with complete canopy. Imp species are jamun, tamarind, neem, etc. Most of the land under these forests has been cleared for agriculture or plantations. Classification of vegetation in India: tropical dry deciduous forests, 28.6%. Climate: annual rainfall is 100 to 150 cm. They represent the transitional type, moist deciduous on the wetter side and thorn forests on the drier side. Distribution: they occur in an irregular wide strip running from the foot of the Himalayas to Kanyakumari except in Rajasthan, Western Ghats and West Bengal. Characteristics: they have close but uneven canopy of a mixture of a few species of deciduous trees rising up to a height of 20 meters. The important species are teak, axlewood, rosewood, common bamboo, red sanders, laurel, satinwood, etc. Large tracts of this forest have been cleared for agricultural purposes. These forests have suffered from overgrazing, fire, etc. Classification of vegetation in India: tropical thorn forests, 2.6%. Climate: annual rainfall less than 75 centimeters. Humidity is less than 50%. Mean temperature is 25 degrees 30 degrees Celsius. Distribution: Rajasthan, southwestern Punjab, western Haryana, Kutch and neighboring parts of Saurashtra. Also found on the lee side of the western Ghats covering large areas of Maharashtra, Karnataka, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Characteristics: the trees are low, 6 to 10 meters maximum, and widely scattered. Acacias and euphorbias are very prominent. The Indian wild date is common. Some grasses also grow in the rainy season. The important species are neem, babul, cacti, etc. Classification of vegetation in India: subtropical broad-leaved hill forests, 0.4%. Climate: mean annual rainfall is 75 centimeters to 125 centimeters. Average annual temperature is 18 degrees minus 21 degrees Celsius. Humidity is 80%. Distribution: eastern Himalayas, altitude 1000 to 2000 meters. The higher parts of the western Ghats such as Mahabaleshwar, the summits of the Satpura and the Michael Range, highlands of Bastar and Mt. Above in the Aravalli Range carry subtypes of these forests. Nilgiri and Pilni Hills at 1070-1525 meters above sea level. Characteristics: forests of evergreen species, climbers and epiphytes. Commonly found species are evergreen oaks, chestnuts, ash, beech, sals and pines. It is a stunted rain forest and is not so luxuriant as the true tropical evergreen. Classification of vegetation in India: subtropical moist pine forests, 6.6%. Distribution: western Himalayas between 1000 to 2000 meters above sea level. Some hilly regions of Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Naga Hills and Khasi Hills. Characteristics: Cheror Chil is the most dominant tree which forms pure stands. It provides valuable timber for furniture, boxes and buildings. It is also used for producing resin and turpentine. Classification of vegetation in India: subtropical broadleaved hill forests 0.4%. Climate: annual rainfall is 50 to 100 cm, 15 to 25 cm in December-March. Distribution: found in the Bhabar, the Shivaliks and the western Himalayas up to about 1000 meters above sea level. The summers are sufficiently hot and winters are very cold. Characteristics: low scrub forest with small evergreen stunted trees and shrubs. Oleum, Acacia modesta and Pistachia are the most predominant species. Classification of vegetation in India: montane wet temperate forests 3.5%. Climate: mean annual rainfall is 150 cm to 300 cm. Mean annual temperature is 11 degrees Celsius to 14 degrees Celsius. Average relative humidity is over 80%. Distribution: grows at a height of 1800 to 3000 meters above sea level. Higher hills of Tamil Nadu and Kerala in the eastern Himalayan region. Characteristics: these are closed evergreen forests. Trunks have large girth. Branches are clothed with mosses, ferns and other epiphytes. The trees rarely achieve a height of more than 6 meters. Dodo, Tiloni, Indian chestnut, birch, plum, michaelis, cinnamomum, litchi, magnolia, blue pine, oak, hemlock, etc. are important species. Classification of vegetation in India: Himalayan moist temperate forests 3.4%. Climate: annual rainfall varies from 150 cm to 250 cm. Distribution: occurs in the temperate zone of the Himalayas between 1500 and 3300 meters. Cover the entire length of this mountain range in Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Darjeeling and Sikkim. Characteristics: mainly composed of coniferous species. Trees are 30 to 50 meters high. Pines, cedars, silver firs, spruce, etc. are most important trees. They form high but fairly open forest with shrubby undergrowth including oaks, rhododendrons, and some bamboos. It provides fine wood which is of much use for construction, timber and railway sleepers. Classification of vegetation in India: Himalayan dry temperate forests 0.84%. Climate: precipitation is below 100 cm and is mostly in the form of snow. Distribution: such forests are found in the inner dry ranges of the Himalayas where southwest monsoon is very feeble. Such areas are in Ladakh, Lahul, Chamba, Kinnaur, Garhwal and Sikkim. Characteristics: coniferous forests with xerophytic shrubs in which dodo, oak, ash, olive, etc. are the main trees. Classification of vegetation in India: alpine forests 2.3%. Altitudes ranging between 2900 to 3500. These forests can be divided into subalpine. It is a mixture of coniferous and broadleaved trees in which the coniferous trees attain a height of about 30 meters while the broadleaved trees reach only 10 meters. Fir, spruce, rhododendron, etc. are important species. Moist alpine scrub: the moist alpine scrub is a low evergreen dense growth of rhododendron. Birch, etc., which occurs from 3000 meters and extends up to a small line. Dry alpine scrub is the uppermost limit of scrub xerophytic dwarf shrubs over 3500 meters above sea level and found in dry zone. Juniper, honeysuckle, artemisia, etc. are important species. Question 182. Q. Consider the following states 2015I. 1. Arunachal Pradesh. 2. Himachal Pradesh. 3. Mizoram. In which of the above states do tropical wet evergreen forests occur? 1 only. B. 2 and 3 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. 1, 2 and 3. Answer C. Question 183. Q. Which one of the following national parks has a climate that varies from tropical to subtropical, temperate and arctic? 2015. Kanchenjunga National Park. B. Nandadevi National Park. C. Neora Valley National Park. D. Namdapha National Park. Answer D. Explanation. Namdapha National Park. Namdapha National Park is a 1985 km square large protected area in Arunachal Pradesh. With more than 1000 floral and about 1400 fauna species, it is a biodiversity hotspot in the eastern Himalayas. The national park harbors the northernmost lowland evergreen rainforests in the world at 27 degrees north latitude. It is the fourth largest national park in India. Because of the elevation range from 300 to 4500 meters in vegetation zone from evergreen, moist deciduous to temperate broadleaved and coniferous forest types to alpine vegetation. The park is home to a great diversity of mammal species including snow leopard, clouded leopard, tiger, flying squirrel, wolf, red panda, hog deer, etc. Question 184. Q. The minimum land area recommended for forest cover to maintain proper ecological balance in India, 1999. 25%, B. 33%, C. 43%, D. 53%. Answer B. Question 185. Q. Open stunted forests with bushes and small trees having long roots and sharp thorns or sharp thorns as spines are commonly found in 2002. Eastern Orissa. B. Northeastern Tamil Nadu. C. Shivalik interior region. D. Western Andhra Pradesh. Answer D. Question 186. Q. Amongst the following Indian states which one has the minimum total forest cover? 2004. Sikkim. B. Goa. C. Haryana. D. Kerala. Answer C. Explanation. Canopy. The branch cover and foliage formed by the crown of trees is called canopy. The percentage area of land covered by the canopy of trees is called canopy density. Forest cover. Forest cover is defined as all lands more than 1 hectare in area with a tree canopy density of more than 10%. Types of forest cover. Scrubs, canopy density less than 10%, 1.26% of total geographical area of India. Open forests, 10 to 40%, 9.14% of total area. Moderately dense forests, 40 to 70%, 9.59%. Very dense forests, greater than 70%, 2.61%. Forest cover in India. According to the India State of the Forest Report, 2017. India has about 708,273 square kilometers of forest, which is 21.53% of the geographic area of the country, 3,287,569 square km. The total forest and tree cover is 24.39% of geographical area of the country. States with max forest cover: Madhya Pradesh 77,414 square kilometers, Arunachal Pradesh 66,964 square kilometers, and Chhattisgarh 55,547 square kilometers. States with highest percentage of forest cover: Lakshadweep with 93%, Mizoram 86.27%, Sikkim 82.31%, and Andaman and Nicobar Islands 81.73%. Punjab has lowest percentage of forest followed by Haryana. Among union territories, Daman and Diu is least green. Question 187. Q. In India, which type of forest among the following occupies the largest area? 2010. Montane wet temperate forest. B. Subtropical dry evergreen forest. C. Tropical moist deciduous forest. D. Tropical wet evergreen forest. Answer C. Question 188. Q. If you travel through the Himalayas, you are likely to see which of the following plants naturally growing here? 2049. 1. Oak. 2. Rhododendron. 3. Sandalwood. Select the correct answer using the code given below. 1 and 2 only. B. 3 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. 1, 2 and 3. Answer A. Explanation. Himalayan plants. The range has a variety of plants including oak, rhododendron, chirpine, dodder, maple, spruce, juniper and fir etc. Question 189. Q. Which one of the following is not essentially a species of the Himalayan vegetation? 2008. Juniper. B. Mahogany. C. Silver fir. D. Spruce. Answer B. Do it yourself. Question 190. Q. With reference to red sanders, sometimes seen in the news, consider the following statements. 1. It is a tree species found in a part of South India. 2. It is one of the most important trees in the tropical rainforest areas of South India. Which of the statements given above are correct? 2016. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. Answer A. Vegetation and fauna. Question 191. Q. The alpine vegetation in the western Himalayas is found only up to a height of 3000 meters while in the eastern Himalayas it is found up to a height of 4000 meters. The reason for this variation in the same mountain range is that 1995. A. Eastern Himalayas are higher than western Himalayas. B. Eastern Himalayas is nearer to the equator and seacoast than the western Himalayas. C. Eastern Himalayas get more monsoon rainfall than the western Himalayas. D. Eastern Himalayan rocks are more fertile than the western Himalayan rocks. Answer C. Question 192. Q. Which one among the following has the maximum number of national parks? 2008. Andaman and Nicobar Islands. B. Arunachal Pradesh. C. Assam. D. Meghalaya. Answer A. Explanation. National Park. An area can be notified by the state government to be constituted as a national park by reason of its ecological, faunal, floral, geomorphological, or zoological association or importance needed for the purpose of protecting and propagating or developing wildlife therein or its environment. There are 104 existing national parks in India covering an area of 40,501 km², which is 1.23% of the geographical area of the country. Madhya Pradesh 10 and Andaman and Nicobar Islands 9 have the maximum number of NPs. Uttarakhand has the largest area under NPs, followed by Rajasthan and J&K. No UT, except AN Islands, has any NPs. Punjab is the only state with no NP. Corbett NP was the first one to be established. State UT area percent. Sikkim 25.14 and N Islands 13.99, Uttarakhand 9.19, Himachal Pradesh 4.08, Goa 2.89. Question 193. Q. Consider the following states 2010. 1. The boundaries of a national park are defined by legislation. 2. A biosphere reserve is declared to conserve a few specific species of flora and fauna. 3. In a wildlife sanctuary, limited biotic interference is permitted. Which of the statements given above are correct? 1 only. B. 2 and 3 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. 1, 2 and 3. Answer C. Explanation. National Park. An area can be notified by the state government to be constituted as a national park by reason of its ecological, faunal, floral, geomorphological, or zoological association or importance needed for the purpose of protecting and propagating or developing wildlife therein or its environment. No human activity is permitted inside the national park except for the ones permitted by the chief wildlife warden of the state. National Park. Any area other than area comprised with any reserve forest or the territorial waters can be notified by the state government to constitute as a sanctuary if such area is of adequate ecological, faunal, floral, geomorphological, natural, or zoological significance for the purpose of protecting, propagating or developing wildlife or its environment. Some restricted human activities are allowed inside the sanctuary area which include grazing, collection of minor forest produce etc. Biosphere Reserve. The purpose of the formation of the Biosphere Reserve is to conserve in situ all forms of life, along with its support system, in its totality, so that it could serve as a referral system for monitoring and evaluating changes in natural ecosystems. Biosphere Reserves are sites established by countries and recognized under UNESCO's Man in the Biosphere map program. Question 194. Q. Match list I, mangrove with list 2, state, and select the correct code, 2002, list I, mangrove, list 2, state. A. Acharatnagiri 1, Karnataka B. Kundapur 2, Kerala C. Pichavaram 3, Andhra Pradesh D. Vembanad 4, Maharashtra 5, Tamil Nadu. Codes. A. A2, B1, C5, D4, B. A4, B5, C3, D2, C. A2, B5, C3, D4, D. A4, B1, C5, D2. Answer D. Explanation. Mangroves in India. Question 195. Q. Match list I, National Park, Sanctuary, with list 2, state, and select the correct code, 2004, list I, mangrove, list 2, state. Akanga Ghati National Park 1, Chhattisgarh B. Nijahol National Park 2, Haryana C. Kuta Wildlife Sanctuary 3, Himachal Pradesh D. Sultanpur Bird Sanctuary 4, Karnataka. Codes. A. A3, B2, C1, D4, B. A1, B4, C3, D2, C. A3, B4, C1, D2, D. A1, B2, C3, D4. Answer B. Explanation. State National Park WLS. Chhattisgarh Kanur Valley, Indravati, Guru Ghasidas. Achanakma, Sitanari, Udanti. Bhoramdev, Simasit. Haryana Kalesar, Sultanpur Moni Hills, Chilchila Lake. Himachal Pradesh Great Himalayan, Kirganga, Pin Valley. Chingratal, Kupti, Renuka, Kirtan, Churdar, Chil, Pong Dam, Kibber, Sandla Valley. Karnataka Anshi, Bandipur, Banerghata, Kudremukh. Nagarhole. Bhadra, Brahmagiri, Bilgiri Rangaswamy, Kaveri, Dandeli, Ranganathitu, Sheravati Valley. Question 196. Q. Match list I with list 2 and select the correct answer using the codes given below. 2005, list I, National Park, Wildlife Sanctuary, list 2, state. A. Bondla Wildlife Sanctuary 1, Arisa B. Kandirghat National Park 2, Assam C. Orange Sanctuary 3, Chhattisgarh D. Ushkuti Wildlife Sanctuary 4, Goa 5, Tripura. Codes. A. A2, B1, C5, D3, B. A4, B3, C2, D1, C. A2, B3, C5, D1, D, A4, B1, C2, D3 answer B. State National Park WLS. Odisha Bhitarkanika, Simlipa Lushikuti, Badrama, Gahirmata, Nandankanan, Kuldiha, Chunabira. Nilabari, Chilika. Tripura Clouded Leopard, Rajabrai. Gumti, Rover, Sepahijala, Krishna. Assam Dipru Sakhova, Kaziranga, Manas, Nemri, Oring. Dipobi, Garampani, Karvi Anglong, Obitura, Sone Rupa, Angchang, Dieng Pitkai. Goa Molam Bundla, Dr. Salim Ali Bird WLS, Mede, Netrali, Bhagwan Mahavir. Question 197. Q. Which one of the following is also known as top slip? 2007. C. Simlipal National Park. D. Periyar Wildlife Sanctuary. A. Manjira Wildlife Sanctuary. F. Indira Gandhi Wildlife Sanctuary and National Park answer D. Explanation. Annamalai Tiger Reserve. Annamalai Tiger Reserve, earlier known as Indira Gandhi Wildlife Sanctuary and National Park IGWLS and NP, and previously as Annamalai Wildlife Sanctuary, is a protected area located in the Annamalai Hills of Pollachi, Valpuri and Udumalpe taluks of Coimbatore district in Tirupur district, Tamil Nadu. The main tourist facilities are located in the northeast corner of the park at top slip, so named because of the local 19th century practice of sliding timber logs down the hills from here. Namdapha National Park is a 1,985 km square. Large protected area in Arunachal Pradesh. Question 198. Q. Which one of the following is located in the Bastar region? 2007. A. Bandhavgarh National Park. B. Dandeli Sanctuary. C. Rajaji National Park. D. Indravati National Park answer D. Question 196. Q. Match list I with list 2 and select the correct answer. 2006 list I. National Park Wildlife Sanctuary. List 2. Nearby town. A. Chandraprabha 1. Jaipur B. Karar 2. Jhansi C. Jaisalmer 3. Agra D. Nahargarh 4. Varanasi 5. Udaipur. Codes. A. A4. B5. C1. D3. B. A5. B2. C3. D1. C. A4. B2. C5. D1. D. A5. B1. C3. D2 answer C. Explanation. Chandraprabha WLS. It is situated in Chandoli district of Uttar Pradesh, about 70 km from the historic city of Varanasi. Nahargarh WLS. It is situated in Jaipur district of Rajasthan. Jaisalmer WLS. It is situated around the Debar Lake near Udaipur, Rajasthan. Karar WLS. It is a wildlife sanctuary in the Shivpuri district of Madhya Pradesh. It is situated close to Jhansi city of Uttar Pradesh. Do it yourself. Question 200. Q. In which one of the following states is Pakhui Wildlife Sanctuary located? 2018. A. Arunachal Pradesh. B. Manipur. C. Meghalaya. D. Nagaland. Vegetation and fauna. Question 201. Q. Consider the following regions. 2009. 1. Eastern Himalayas. 2. Eastern Mediterranean region. 3. Northwestern Australia. Which of the above are biodiversity hotspots? A. 1 only. B. 1 and 2 only. C. 2 and 3 only. D. 1, 2 and 3 answer B. Explanation. Biodiversity hotspot. A biodiversity hotspot is a biogeographic region that is both a significant reservoir of biodiversity and is threatened with destruction. To qualify as a biodiversity hotspot, a region must meet two strict criteria. It must contain at least 0.5% of 1,500 species of vascular plants as endemics. It has to have lost at least 70% of its primary vegetation. Question 202. Q. Which one of the following is not a biosphere reserve? 2005. A. Agasthyamali. F. Nalamalai. G. Nilgiri. H. Panchmahi answer B. Explanation. Biosphere reserve. Biosphere reserves are sites established by countries and recognized under UNESCO's Man in the Biosphere map program to promote sustainable development based on local community efforts and sound science. The program of Biosphere Reserve was initiated by UNESCO in 1971. The purpose of the formation of the Biosphere Reserve is to conserve in situ all forms of life, along with its support system in its totality. There are 18 Biosphere Reserves in India. Question 203. Q. Match list I. Biosphere Reserve with list 2 states and select the correct code. 2004 list list 2. A. Simlipal 1. Sikkim B. Dihong Dibin 2. Uttaranchal C. Nopek 3. Arunachal Pradesh D. Kanchenjunga 4. Arisa. 5. Meghalaya. Codes. A. A1. B3. C5. D4. B. A4. B5. C-2. D1. C. A1. B5. C2. D4. D. A4. B3. C5. D1 answer D. Question 204. Q. India has the largest population of the Asian X today. There are just about 20,000 to 25,000 X in their natural habitats spreading across the evergreen forests, dry thorn forests, swamps and grasslands. Their prime habitats are however the moist deciduous forests. The X population in India ranges from northwest India where they are found in the forest divisions of Dehradun, Bijnor national districts of UP to the western Ghats in the states of Karnataka and Kerala and Tamil Nadu. In central India, their population distributed over southern Bihar and Orissa. In the east, they are seen in North Bengal, Assam and a few other states. The animal X referred to in this quotation is 1999. A. Lion. B. Elephant. C. Tiger. D. One-horned rhinoceros answer B. Question 205. Q. The seacoast of which one of the following states has become famous as a nesting place for the gentle ridley turtles from South America? 2002. A. Goa. B. Gujarat. C. Orissa. D. Tamil Nadu answer C. Explanation. Olive ridley turtles. The olive ridley sea turtles are the second smallest and most abundant of all sea turtles found in the world. The species of sea turtle is found in warm and tropical waters, primarily in the Pacific and Indian Oceans. They can also be found in the warm waters of the Atlantic Ocean. These turtles are best known for their unique mass nesting called Aribada, where thousands of females come together on the same beach to lay eggs. In the Indian Ocean, the majority of olive ridleys nest in 2 or 3 large groups near Gahirmata in Orissa. The coast of Orissa in India is the largest mass nesting site for the olive ridley, followed by the coast of Mexico and Costa Rica. Olive ridley sea turtles are considered the most abundant, yet globally they have declined by more than 30% from historic levels. These turtles are considered endangered because of their few remaining nesting sites in the world. Question 206. Q. Consider the following statements. 2007. 1. In India, red panda is naturally found in the western Himalayas only. 2. In India, slow loris lives in the dense forests of the northeast. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. Answer B. Explanation. Fauna in Northeast India. The Northeast India represents the transitional zone between the Indian, Indo-Malayan and Indo-Chinese biogeographic regions. As a result, the area is one of the richest in biological values, high in endemism and holds a large number of rare species that are now under serious threat. Question 207. Q. Consider the following statements. 2008. 1. Saltwater crocodile is found in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. 2. Shrew and tapir are found in the western Ghats of the Malabar region. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. Answer A. Red sand flying slow. PYQ India fishy. Hulog. Explanation. Crocodiles in India. 3 crocodilian species are found in India. The mugger or mask crocodile, Crocodilus palustris, is found in lakes and rivers throughout the country. The saltwater crocodile, C. porosus, is found along the eastern coast of the country and the Nicobar and Andaman Islands. The gharial, Gavialis gangeticus, is the rarest crocodilian species. They are found only in some South Asian rivers including Chambal, Ganga, Yamuna, Kali, Kosi, Gandak and their tributaries. The Northeast India represents the transitional zone between the Indian, Indo-Malayan and Indo-Chinese biogeographic regions. As a result, the area is one of the richest in biological. Tapir. It is a large herbivorous mammal which inhabits jungle and forest regions of South America, Central America and Southeast Asia. They are not found in India. Question 208. Q. Consider the following statements. Protected area well known for. 1. Vitakanika, Orissa saltwater crocodile. 2. Desert National Park, Rajasthan Great Indian Bustard Tree, Eraviculum, Kerala Hulig gibbon. Which of the pairs given above are correctly matched? 2010. A. 1 only. B. 1 and 2 only. C. 2 only. D. 1, 2 and 3. Answer B. Question 209. Q. A particular state in India has the following characteristics. 2012 I. 1. It is located on the same latitude which passes through northern Rajasthan. 2. It has over 80% of its area under forest cover. 3. Over 12% of forest cover constitutes protected area network in the state. Which one among the following states has all the above characteristics? A. Arunachal Pradesh. B. Assam. C. Himachal Pradesh. D. Uttarakhand. Answer A. Do it yourself. Question 210. Q. If you want to see gharials in their natural habitat, which one of the following is the best place to visit? A. Bitakanika mangroves. B. Chambal River. C. Pulikat Lake. D. Depogi. Agriculture. Question 211. Q. Which of the following statements regarding laterite soils of India are correct? 2039. 1. They are generally red in color. 2. They are rich in nitrogen and potash. 3. They are well developed in Rajasthan and UP. 4. Tapioca and cashew nuts grow well on these soils. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. A. 1, 2 and 3. B. 2, 3 and 4. C. 1 and 4. D. 2 and 3 only. Answer C. Explanation. Soils in India. Geologically, Indian soils can broadly be divided into soils of peninsular India and soils of extrapeninsular India. The soils of peninsular India are formed by the decomposition of rocks in situ, i.e. directly from the underlying rocks. These soils are transported and redeposited to a limited extent and are known as sedentary soils. The soils of the extrapeninsula are formed due to the depositional work of rivers and wind. They are very deep. They are often referred to as transported or zona soils. Indian soils major groups: alluvial soils, black soils, red and yellow soils, laterite and lateritic soils, forest and mountain soils, arid and desert soils. Saline and alkaline soils and peaty and marshy soils are found in the regions with specific topography and morphology. Alluvial soils. Formed mainly due to silt deposited by Indo-Gangetic Brahmaputra rivers. In coastal regions some alluvial deposits are formed due to wave action. The largest soil group covering about 40% of the total land area. The soil is porous because of its loamy, equal proportion of sand and clay nature. Porosity and texture provide good drainage and other conditions favorable for agriculture. These soils are constantly replenished by the recurrent floods. The proportion of nitrogen equals low, potash, phosphoric acid and alkalis equals adequate. Black soils. Spread over 16.6% of the total area, across Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, parts of Karnataka, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat and Tamil Nadu. The parent material for most of the black soil are the volcanic rocks formed in the Deccan Plateau, Deccan and the Rajmahal Trap. In Tamil Nadu, gneisses and schists form the parent material. High moisture retention. Swells on accumulating moisture, more effort is required to work in rainy season as it gets very sticky. In summer, the moisture evaporates, the soil shrinks with broad and deep cracks. The cracks permits oxygenation of the soil to sufficient depth and the soil has extraordinary fertility. Rich in iron, alumina and lime but low in phosphates and nitrogen. These soils are best suited for cotton crop. Hence these soils are called as Regur and black cotton soil. Red and yellow soil. The main parent rocks are crystalline and metamorphic rocks like acid granites, gneisses and quartzites. The red color is due to the presence of iron oxide. The red soils are mostly loamy and hence cannot retain water like the black soils. Acidic due to the nature of the parent rocks. Poor in lime, magnesia, phosphates, nitrogen and humus. Rich in potash. They occupy about 10.6% of the total area of the country. These soils are found in Tamil Nadu, Western Ghats, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Orissa, Chotu Nagpur Plateau, parts of South Bihar, West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, Aravallis in the eastern half of Rajasthan, Mewar or Marwar Plateau, parts of northeastern states. The red soils, with the proper use of fertilizer and irrigation techniques, give good yield of cotton, wheat, rice, pulses, millets, tobacco, oilseeds, potatoes and fruits. Laterite soil. They are formed under conditions of high temperature and heavy rainfall with alternate wet and dry periods. Heavily leached soils rich in oxides of iron and aluminium compounds. They are very poor in lime, magnesia, potash and nitrogen. Laterite means brick in Latin. They harden greatly on losing moisture. Laterite soils are red in color due to little clay and more gravel of red sandstones. Continuous stretch of laterite soil is found on the summits of Western Ghats at 1000 to 1500 meters above mean sea level, Eastern Ghats, the Rajmahal Hills, Vindhyan, Satpuras and Malwa Plateau. Laterite soils lack fertility due to intensive leaching. When manured and irrigated, some laterites are suitable for growing plantation crops like tea, coffee, rubber, cinchona, coconut, cashew, tapioca, arecanut, etc. Laterite and lateritic soils provide valuable building material. These soils can be easily cut into cakes but hardens like iron when exposed to air. Laterite soil. These soils occupy about 2.85 lakh sq km or 8.67% of the total land area of India. The formation of these soils is mainly governed by the characteristic deposition of organic matter derived from forests and their character changes with parent rocks, ground configuration and climate. In the Himalayan region, such soils are mainly found in valleys, less steep and north-facing slopes. The south-facing slopes are very steep and exposed to denudation and hence do not support soil formation. Forest soils occur in western and eastern Ghats also. The forest soils are very rich in humus but deficient in potash, phosphorus and lime. They require a good deal of fertilizer for high yields. They are suitable for plantations of tea, coffee, spices and tropical fruits in peninsular forest region. Wheat, maize, barley and temperate fruits are grown in the Himalayan forest region. Arid soil. The desert soils consist of aeolian sand 90 to 95% and clay 5 to 10%. The presence of sand inhibits soil growth. Desertification of neighboring soils is common due to intrusion of desert sand under the influence of wind, aeolian sand. Occur in arid and semi-arid regions of Rajasthan, Punjab and Haryana. The sand here is blown from the Indus basin and the coast by the prevailing southwest monsoon winds. Sandy soils without clay factor are also common in coastal regions of Orissa, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Poor in organic matter, alkaline with varying degree of soluble salts like calcium carbonate. Phosphates and nitrates make these soil fertile wherever moisture is available. In large areas, only the drought-resistant and salt-tolerant crops such as barley, cotton, millets, maize and pulses are grown. Saline and alkaline soil. In places where the drainage system is poor and in regions with high subsoil water table, injurious salts are transferred from below by the capillary action as a result of evaporation in dry season. These soils are found in canal-irrigated areas and in areas of high subsoil water table. Parts of Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, Punjab, side effects of improper or excess irrigation, Rajasthan and Maharashtra have this kind of soils. The accumulation of these salts makes the soil infertile and renders it unfit for agriculture. Along the coastline, saline sea waters infiltrate into coastal regions during storm surges and makes the soil unfit for cultivation. E.g., the low-lying regions of coastal Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. PT. Marshy soils. These are soils with large amount of organic matter and considerable amount of soluble salts. The most humid regions have this type of soil. They are black, heavy and highly acidic. Occur in the coastal areas of Orissa and Tamil Nadu, Sundarbans of West Bengal, in Bihar and Almora district of Uttarakhand. They are deficient in potash and phosphate. Most of the PT soils are underwater during the rainy season, which is soon the rain cease. They are put under paddy cultivation. Question 212. Q. When you travel in certain parts of India, you will notice red soil. What is the main reason for this color? 2010. I. Abundance of magnesium. J. Accumulated humus. K. Presence of ferric oxides. L. Abundance of phosphates. Answer C. Question 213. Q. With reference to soil conservation, consider the following practices. 2010. 1. Crop rotation. 2. Sand fences. 3. Terracing. 4. Wind breaks. Which of the above are considered appropriate methods for soil conservation in India? 1, 2 and 3 only. B. 2 and 4 only. C. 1, 3 and 4 only. D. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Answer D. Explanation. Soil conservation methods. Crop rotation. Crop rotation is the practice of growing a series of dissimilar or different types of crops in the same area in sequenced seasons. It is done so that the soil of farms is not used for only one set of nutrients. It helps in reducing soil erosion and increases soil fertility and crop yield. Sand fence. A sand fence or sand break is used to force wind-blown, drifting sand to accumulate in a desired place. Sand fences are employed to control erosion, help sand dune stabilization, keep sand off roadways, and to recruit new material in desert areas. Contour bunding. Farming practice of saying stones across a slope following its elevation contour lines. These contour lines create a water break which reduces the formation of rills and gullies during times of heavy water runoff, which is a major cause of soil erosion. Soil conservation methods. Terracing. A terrace is a piece of sloped plain that has been cut into a series of successively receding flat surfaces or platforms, which resemble steps for the purposes of more effective farming. Terrace fields decrease both erosion and surface runoff, and may be used to support growing crops that require irrigation, such as rice. Sand fence. A windbreak shelter belt is a planting usually made up of one or more rows of trees or shrubs planted in such a manner as to provide shelter from the wind and to protect soil from erosion. Question 214. Q. Contour bunding is a method of soil conservation used in 2013. A. Desert margins, liable to strong wind action. F. Low flat plains, close to stream courses, liable to flooding. G. Scrublands, liable to spread of weed growth. H. None of the above. Answer D. Question 215. Q. With reference to agricultural soils, consider the following statements. 2018. 1. A high content of organic matter in soil drastically reduces its water holding capacity. 2. Soil does not play any role in the sulfur cycle. 3. Irrigation over a period of time can contribute to the salinization of some agricultural lands. Which of the statements given above are correct? 1 and 2 only. B. 3 only. C. 1 and 3 only. 1, 2 and 3. Answer B. Explanation. Biogeochemical cycle. A pathway by which a chemical substance moves through biotic, biosphere, and abiotic, lithosphere, atmosphere, and hydrosphere compartments of Earth. There are biogeochemical cycles for the chemicals calcium, carbon, hydrogen, mercury, nitrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, selenium, and sulfur, water, etc. Almost all these cycles pass through soil. Question 216. Q. What can be the impact of excessive, inappropriate use of nitrogenous fertilizer in agriculture? 2015I. 1. Proliferation of nitrogen-fixing microorganisms in soil can occur. 2. Increase in the acidity of soil can take place. 3. Leaching of nitrate to the groundwater can occur. Select the correct answer using the code given below. 1 and 3 only. B. 2 only. C. 2 and 3 only. D. 1, 2 and 3. Answer C. Explanation. Adverse impact of excessive urea use. It enhances mining of soil nutrients that are not applied or applied inadequately, thus leading to deterioration of soil fertility. Such soils may require more fertilizer over time to produce optimum yields. Excessive use of N, urea encourages climate change when lost through denitrification and groundwater pollution when lost through leaching. Prolonged use of urea increases the acidity of soil. Unbalanced use of urea decreases N use efficiency, thus leads to increase in cost of production and lowering of net profits. Question 217. Q. With reference to the circumstances in Indian agriculture, the concept of conservation agriculture assumes significance. Which of the following fall under the conservation agriculture? 2018. 1. Avoiding the monoculture practices. 2. Adopting minimum tillage. 3. Avoiding the cultivation of plantation crops. 4. Using crop residues to cover soil surface. 5. Adopting spatial and temporal crop sequencing, crop rotations. Select the correct answer using the code given below. 1, 3 and 4. B. 2, 3, 4 and 5 C, 2, 4 and 5 D, 1, 2, 3 and 5 answer C. Question 218. Q. Assertion A. Eastern coast of India produces more rice than the western coast. Reason R. Eastern coast receives more rainfall than the western coast. Select the correct code from the ones given below. 2003. Both A and R are individually true and R is the correct explanation of A. B. Both A and R are individually true but R is not the correct explanation of A. C. A is true but R is false. D. A is false but R is true. Answer C. Question 219. Q. What are the benefits of implementing the Integrated Watershed Development Program? 2014I. 1. Prevention of soil runoff. 2. Linking the country's perennial rivers with seasonal rivers. 3. Rainwater harvesting and recharge of groundwater. Table 4. Regeneration of natural vegetation. Select the correct answer using the code given below. 1 and 2 only, B, 2, 3 and 4 only, C, 1, 3 and 4 only, D, 1, 2, 3 and 4 answer, C. Explanation. Watershed. A watershed is defined as an area of land where all the surface water drains into the same place, whether it's a creek, a stream, a river or an ocean. Therefore, all precipitation, such as rain or snow, that falls on a watershed ends up flowing to the same place. Integrated Watershed Development Program. Integrated Watershed Management Program, IWMP, was launched during 2009-10. It aims at prevention of soil runoff, rainwater harvesting, recharge of groundwater table, regeneration of natural vegetation. The scheme has now been merged with the Prime Minister Krishi Sinchai Yojana. Do it yourself. Question 220. Q. Consider the following pairs. 2014 Act Program, Project Ministry. 1. Drought-prone area program, Ministry of Agriculture. 2. Desert Development Program, Ministry of Environment and Forests. 3. National Watershed Development Project, Ministry of Rural Development for rainfed areas. Which of the above pairs are correctly matched? 1 and 2 only, B, 3 only. C, 1, 2 and 3, D, none. Agriculture. Question 221. Q. Which one of the following is the correct sequence in the decreasing order of production, in million tons, of the given food grains in India? 2007. C. Wheat, rice, pulses, coarse cereals. D. Rice, wheat, pulses, coarse cereals. A. Wheat, rice, coarse cereals, pulses. F. Rice, wheat, coarse cereals, pulses. Answer D. Explanation. Agricultural output in India. India had produced record 284.83 million tons of food grains in 2017-18 crop year, which was 9.72 million tons MT than the previous record during 2016-17. The year witnessed record production of all major crops. Rice 112 MT. Wheat 99.70 MT. Coarse cereals 47 MT. Pulses 25.23 MT. Question 222. Q. Consider the following crops. 2004. 1. Cotton. 2. Groundnut. 3. Maize. 4. Mustard. Which of the above are kharif crops? 1 and 2, B, 1, 2 and 3, C, 3 and 4. D, 1, 2, 3 and 4 answer, B. Question 223. Q. Match list I with list 2 and select the correct answer. 1997 crops, geographical conditions. A. Barley 1. Hot and dry climate with poor soil, B. Rice 2. Cool climate with porous soil, C. Millets 3. Warm and moist climate with high altitude, DT 4. Hot and moist climate with rich soil. Codes. A. A2, B4, C1, D3, B. A3, B4, C1, D2, C. A2, B1, C4, D3, D. A3, B2, C4, D-1 answer, A. Explanation. Classification of crops. Food crops. Crops that are used for human consumption. Rice, wheat, maize, millets, jowar, bajra, ragi, pulses, gram, tur, arhar, etc. Cereals, grass-like plants with starchy edible seeds having high nutritional value. Cash crops grown for sale in raw or processed form. Cotton, jute, sugarcane, tobacco, oilseeds, groundnut, linseed, sesame, castor seed, rapeseed, mustard, etc. Plantation. Crops grown in plantations covering large estates. Tea, coffee, coconut, arecanut, rubber and spices, cardamom, chili, ginger, turmeric, etc. Horticulture. Fruits and vegetables. Vegetables, onion, tomato, etc. and fruits, apple, orange, mango, banana, citrus fruits, etc. Rice. Rice is a kharif crop. Wet and warm climate is ideal for rice cultivation. It can be grown as summer crop in deltaic regions where water and irrigation is available through the year. 3 crop seasons. Right pointing arrow. Rice is grown as kharif, rabi and summer crop. E.g. deltaic regions of West Bengal, Krishna Godavari Delta, etc. Climatic conditions for growth. Rice is grown almost throughout the year, 2 to 3 crops in hot and humid regions of eastern and southern parts of India. In the northern and hilly parts of the country, the winters are too cold for rice cultivation in. Only one crop is grown in summer in those areas. Requires semi-aquatic conditions, rainfall or irrigation throughout the season. The soil should never be dry during the growing season. Requires rich soil with intensive irrigation. About 1/4 of the total crop area in the country is under rice cultivation. West Bengal, Punjab and Uttar Pradesh were the leading rice-producing states. Millets. Millets are short duration, 3 to 4 months, crops grown in less fertile areas. Jowar, sorghum. Jowar is grown both as kharif as well as a rabi crop. It does not grow where the rainfall exceeds 100 centimeters. Maharashtra 37% and Karnataka 26% are largest producers. MP, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Rajasthan are other important producers. Bajra. Bajra is a rainfed kharif crop of dry and warm climate. It is grown in areas of 40-50 centimeters of annual rainfall. Rajasthan 1 stone, Uttar Pradesh 2nd, Gujarat and Haryana are the important producers. Ragi. Ragi is mainly grown in drier parts of South India, mostly drier parts of Karnataka. It requires warm climate and 50 to 100 cm rainfall. Karnataka is the largest producer, 73.23%. Uttarakhand, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh are some other important producers. Tea. Tea bush is a tropical and subtropical plant. Most of the tea plantations in India are found at elevations ranging from 600 to 1800 meters above sea level. It thrives well in hot 20 degrees minus 30 degrees Celsius and humid climate 150 minus 300 centimeters and well-distributed rainfall throughout the year. Grows well in well-drained, deep loams, rich in humus and iron content. Stagnant water or waterlogging is injurious to its roots. It is, therefore, grown on hill slopes. Barley. Besides food, it is used for manufacturing alcoholic liquor. It does not tolerate high heat and high humidity. Grows in areas with rainfall range of 75 cm to 100 cm. It is grown as a rabi crop in the Great Plains and valleys of the western Himalayas. Rajasthan is the largest producer, 40%. Uttar Pradesh is the second largest. Question 224. Q. Assertion A. There are no tea plantations in any African country. Reason R. Tea plants need fertile soil with high humus. Select the correct code from the ones given below. 2007. Both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. B. Both A and R are true but R is not a correct explanation of A. C. A is true but R is false. D. A is false but R is true. Answer D. Question 225. Q. Though coffee and tea both are cultivated on hill slopes, there is some difference between them regarding their cultivation. In this context, consider the following statements. 2010. 1. Coffee plant requires a hot and humid climate of tropical areas, whereas tea can be cultivated in both tropical and subtropical areas. 2. Coffee is propagated by seeds but tea is propagated by stem cuttings only. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. Answer A. Explanation. Coffee. Conditions for growth. Coffee plant requires hot 15 degrees Celsius and 28 degrees Celsius and humid climate 150 to 250 centimeters. It does not tolerate frost, prolonged drought, high temperature greater than 30 degrees Celsius and strong sunshine. Stagnant water is harmful. So, this crop is grown on hill slopes at elevations from 600 to 1600 meters. Above sea level, northern and eastern aspects of slopes are preferred as they are less exposed to strong afternoon sun and the southwest monsoon winds. Well-drained, deep loams rich in humus and minerals like iron and calcium are ideal for coffee cultivation. Coffee plantations are confined to small area in South India comprising hill areas around Nilgiris. Almost the entire production is shared by 3 states namely Karnataka, 71%, Kerala, 22%, and Tamil Nadu, 6.5%. Question 226. Q. A state in India has the following characteristics. 1. Its northern part is arid and semi-arid. 2. Its central part produces cotton. 3. Cultivation of cash crops is predominant over food crops. Which one of the following states has all of the above characteristics? 2011 I. A. Andhra Pradesh. B. Gujarat. C. Karnataka. D. Tamil Nadu. Answer B. Explanation. Coffee. Cotton is chiefly a tropical and subtropical crop grown in Kharif season. Requires uniformly high temperature 21 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. It grows well within the average annual rainfall range of 50 to 100 cm. High amount of rainfall in beginning helps in sprouting of seeds, and sunny and dry weather at ripening time, moist weather during ripening leads to pest attacks are very useful for a good crop. Most of the crop is grown mixed with other Kharif crops maize, jowar, ragi, sesame, castor, groundnut etc. Deep black soils, Regular lava soil of the Deccan Plateau, Malwa Plateau and those of Gujarat are best suited for cotton cultivation. In India, cotton is grown in 3 distinct agroecological zones: West, Central, Gujarat, Maharashtra and MP. Northern Punjab, Haryana and Rajasthan and Southern Zone, Andhra Pradesh, PN and Karnataka. Question 227. Q. The lower Gangetic Plain is characterized by humid climate with high temperature throughout the year. Which one among the following pairs of crops is most suitable for this region? 2011 I. D. Paddy and cotton. A. Wheat and jute. F. Paddy and jute. D. Wheat and cotton. Answer C. Explanation. Jute. Jute is the second most important fiber crop of India after cotton. It is used for manufacturing gunny bags, ropes, carpets, rugs, tarpaulins, etc. Jute is the crop of hot 24 degrees Celsius to 35 degrees Celsius and humid climate 120 to 150 centimeters with 80 to 90% relative humidity during the period of its growth. Lot of water is required for growing the crop. Alluvial, light sandy or clay bands are considered to be best suited soils for jute. Just like cotton, jute also exhausts the fertility of soil rapidly. It is necessary that the soil is replenished annually by the silt-laden flood water of the rivers. Over 99% of the total jute of India is produced in just 5 states of West Bengal, Bihar, Assam, Andhra Pradesh and Orissa. Question 228. Q. Following are the characteristics of an area in India, 2010. 1. Hot and humid climate. 2. Annual rainfall 200 centimeters. 3. Hill slopes up to an altitude of 1100 meters. 4. Annual range of temperature 15 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. Which one among the following crops are you most likely to find in the area described above? A. Mustard. B. Cotton. C. Pepper. D. Virginia tobacco. Answer C. Explanation. Mustard. They are mainly grown as rabi crop in pure or mixed form with wheat, gram and barley. Like wheat and gram, they thrive only in cool climate of the Sutlej Ganga plain. Rajasthan with 46% production stands first in India, followed by Haryana and Madhya Pradesh. Tobacco. Climate. 50-100 centimeters annual rainfall and 15 to 20 OC temperature during growth period is ideal. Tobacco cannot sustain in rainfall more than 100 centimeters. The type, grade and quality of tobacco produced are considerably influenced by the soil characteristics, especially the texture of the surface and subsoils. The commercial cultivation of tobacco is concentrated in the states of Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Bihar, Tamil Nadu. Pepper. Climate. Thrives best in tropical hot and humid climate with about 200 centimeters rainfall. It can be successfully cultivated at heights up to 1400 meters ASL. Southern states of Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and ANN islands are known for production of best quality of pepper in the world. Question 229. Q. Assertion A. Insect-resistant transgenic cotton has been produced by inserting Bt gene. 1999. Reason R. The Bt gene is derived from a bacterium. Select the correct code from the ones given below. Both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. B. Both A and R are true but R is not the correct explanation of A. C. A is true but R is false. D. A is false but R is true. Answer A. Explanation. Bt cotton. Bt stands for the bacterium Bacillus thuringiensis. Bacillus thuringiensis produces a toxin called Bt. Toxin which is detrimental for certain kind of pest bollworms that infects cotton crop. This trait of Bacillus thuringiensis is induced into cotton by genetic modification. The Bt cotton was first tested in USA and to cultivation there in 1995. China 1997 and India 2002 also followed the cultivation of Bt cotton. The initial field trials were encouraging as the crop required less pesticide and insecticides. But with time yields decreased sharply due to other pest population which could not be controlled by Bt cotton. Do it yourself. Question 230. Q. Consider the following statements. 2003. 1. India ranks first in the world in fruit production. 2. India ranks second in the world in export of tobacco. Which of these statements are correct? A. Only 1. B. Only 2. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither I nor 2. Agriculture. Question 231. Q. Which of the following is the chief characteristic of mixed farming? 2012 I. G. Cultivation of both cash crops and food crops. H. Cultivation of two or more crops in the same field. I. Rearing of animals and cultivation of crops together. J. None of the above. Answer. C. Explanation. Types of farming. Subsistence farming. Farmers cultivate small and scattered farm holdings. Primitive and simple tools and techniques are used. Main focus is on food crops. The family members consume the entire production, little surplus. Intensive farming. Landholding is small which is intensively used by means of labor provided by family members. Hence, yield area is high but yield labor is low. Mixed cropping. Also known as multiple cropping. When two or more than two crops are grown simultaneously on the same field. Increases crop yield and fertility of soil. Types of farming. Extensive farming. Farmers tries to get the greater output by bringing more and more new land areas under cultivation. Agriculture at large farm with extensive use of machinery. Yield area is low but yield labor is high. Crops are grown solely for the purpose of commercial activities. Shifting agriculture. Farmers clear the forest land and use it for growing crops. The crops are grown for 2 to 3 years. When the fertility of the soil decreases, the farmer shifts to a new land. Also known as slash and burn agriculture. Practiced in East India, Central Africa, America. Mixed farming. Cultivation of crops plus rearing of animals. Fodder crops greater than an important component of mixed farming along with other crops. Types of farming. Plantation agriculture. A large-scale farming of one crop resembling the factory production. Processing and marketing the final products. X. Coffee, rubber, coconut, spices, etc. Dryland agriculture. Adopted in scanty rainfall areas with less than 75 cm per year, arid and semi-arid region. Drought resistant crops are grown as they require less irrigation. Farming of minimal use of chemicals, pesticide, fertilizer, etc. Horticulture. Intensive cultivation of vegetables, fruits and flowers. Types of farming. Cooperative farming. Farmers voluntarily pool their resources together like land, machinery, etc. to form a cooperative society. Cooperative societies help farmers to procure more inputs, sell farm products at best prices and procure essentials in quantity at cheaper rates. Collective farming. State-owned agriculture. ASP. In socialist countries like Russia. Farmers pool their resources together to achieve yearly targets set by government. To sell their produce at fixed rates. Excess of produce is distributed among members or are sold in the market. Members are also paid according to the nature of work allotted to them. Dairy farming. Animals are reared for milk and main emphasis is on cattle breeding and veterinary services. Rearing of milch animals is an important aspect of dairy farming. Types of farming. Organic farming. Excludes the use of manufactured fertilizer, pesticide, insecticides, fungicides and herbicides. Strictly prohibits the use of plant growth regulators, livestock antibiotics, food additives, and genetically modified organisms. Relies on techniques such as crop rotation, green manure, biofertilizers, compost and biological pest control to maintain soil productivity. It relies on ecological processes, biodiversity and cycles adapted to local conditions, rather than the use of inputs with adverse effects. National Mission for Sustainable Agriculture, a mission under NABCCC to promote organic, climate-resilient, remunerative and sustainable agricultural practices. Question 233. Q. Consider the following crops of India, 2012 I. 1. Groundnut. 2. Sesame. 3. Pearl millet. Which of the above are predominantly rain crop crops? A. 1 and 2 only, B. 2 and 3 only, C. 3 only. D. 1, 2 and 3. Answer, D. Explanation. Rain-fed agriculture. Around 68% of India's 142 million hectares of arable land is under rain-fed agriculture, and accounts for a significant share of the area under major food and industrial crops, rice 42%, pulses 77%, oilseeds 66%, cotton 65%, and coarse cereals 85%. Rain-fed crops account for 48% area under food crops and 68% under non-food crops. A variety of crops are grown in the rain-fed areas of the India, primarily including groundnuts, pulses, millets, fodder crops, etc. Sesame. India accounts for 1/3 of the world production and is the largest producer. Since it is a rain-fed kharif crop, the production fluctuates greatly with time. Sesame is produced in almost all parts of the country. West Bengal is the largest producing state, 1/3 of the total production of India. The other major producers are Gujarat, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, etc. Groundnut. It accounts for nearly half of the major oilseeds produced in India. It is often a rotation crop because of its atmospheric nitrogen fixing abilities. It is a tropical crop that requires 20 degrees minus 30 degrees C temperature and 50 minus 75 centimeters rainfall. It is mainly a kharif crop, but it also cultivated during Rabi season. It is highly susceptible to frost, prolonged drought, continuous rain and stagnant water. India, 17.4% is the second largest producer of groundnut. China, 40%. Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat and Rajasthan are the 4 main producers. Bajra. Bajra is the second most important millet. Just like jowar, it is also used as food and fodder in drier parts of the country. Bajra is a rain-fed kharif crop of dry and warm climate. It is grown in areas of 40-50 centimeters of annual rainfall. Upper limit is 100 centimeters. It is sown either as a pure or mixed crop with cotton, jowar and ragi. Rajasthan, 1 stone, Uttar Pradesh, 2nd, Gujarat and Haryana are the important producers. Question 234. Q. With reference to Indian agriculture, which one of the following statements is correct? 2002. G. About 90% of the area under pulses in India is rain-fed. H. Share of pulses in the gross crop at the national level has doubled in the last 2 decades. I. India accounts for about 15% of the total area under rice in the world. J. Rice occupies about 34% of the gross crop area in India. Answer, A. Explanation. Pulses. Pulses are leguminous crops that constitute an important part of the vegetarian diet. India is largest pulse producer as well as consumer of the world, accounting for 25% of world's pulses production. Madhya Pradesh is India's largest pulse producing state, followed by Maharashtra and Rajasthan. In last 60 years, neither the acreage nor the yield had grown substantially. Pulses is still cultivated on the marginal and submarginal land, predominantly under unirrigated conditions. Rice. Rice is the most important cereal food crop of India. It occupies about 23.3% of gross cropped area of the country. Rice contributes 43% of total food grain production and 46% of the total cereal production of the country. Among the rice-growing countries in the world, India has the largest area under rice crop and ranks second in production next to China. Question 235. Q. In India, cluster bean, guar, is traditionally used as a vegetable or animal feed, but recently the cultivation of this has assumed significance. Which one of the following statements is correct in this context? 2014 I. The oil extracted from seeds is used in the manufacture of biodegradable plastics. B. The gum made from its seeds is used in the extraction of shale gas. C. The leaf extract of this plant has the properties of antihistamines. D. It is a source of high-quality biodiesel. Answer. B. Explanation. Guar, cluster bean. An annual legume and the source of guar gum. It is also known as gavar, gobar, or gobar bean. Agriculturists in semi-arid regions of Rajasthan follow crop rotation and use guar to replenish the soil with essential fertilizer and nitrogen fixation before the next crop. Guar has many functions for human and animal nutrition, but the gelling agent in its seeds, guar gum, are the most important use. Guar plants can be used as cattle feed, but due to hydrocyanic acid in its beans, only mature beans can be used. Demand is rising due to the use of guar gum in hydraulic fracturing oil shale gas. About 80% of world production occurs in India and Pakistan, but due to strong demand, the plant is being introduced elsewhere. Guar is grown principally in northwestern India and Pakistan. Thar, Punjab dry areas in Pakistan and Rajasthan, Gujarat, Kutch region occupies the largest area, 82.1% under guar cultivation in India. Question 236. Q. Consider the following statements. 2014 I. 1. Maize can be used for the production of starch. 2. Oil extracted from maize can be a feedstock for biodiesel. 3. Alcoholic beverages can be produced by using maize. Which of the statements given above are correct? 1 only. B. 1 and 2 only. C. 2 and 3 only. D. 1, 2 and 3 answer. D. Explanation. Maize. Maize is a rain-fed kharif crop mostly grown in regions with semi-arid conditions 25 to 75 cm, where rice and wheat production is not possible. It cannot be grown in areas of more than 100 cm rainfall. Well-drained and fertile loams free from coarse materials and rich in nitrogen are ideal. The cultivation of maize in India is characterized by interculture i.e. along with pulses, vegetables and oilseeds. Distribution. 2/3 of the maize is produced in states of Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka, Bihar, Maharashtra and Rajasthan. Uses. Maize and cornmeal, ground dried maize, constitute a staple food in many regions of the world. Starch from maize used to brew alcoholic drinks. Major source of both grain feed and fodder for livestock. Starch from maize can also be made into plastics, fabrics, adhesives, and many other chemical products, as source of biofuels including biodiesel. Question 237. Q. Consider the following crops of India, 2012 I. 1. Cowpea. 2. Green gram 3, pigeon pea. Which of the above are used as pulse, fodder and green manure? 1 and 2 only, D. 2 only. C. 1 and 3 only, D. 1, 2 and 3 answer, D. Question 238. Q. What are the significances of a practical approach to sugarcane production known as Sustainable Sugarcane Initiative? 2014 I. 1. Seed cost is very low in this compared to the conventional method of cultivation. 2. Drip irrigation can be practiced very effectively in this. 3. There is no application of chemical, inorganic fertilizer at all in this. 4. The scope for intercropping is more in this compared to the conventional method of cultivation. Select the correct answer using the code given below. 1 and 3 only, B. 1, 2 and 4 only, C. 2, 3 and 4 only, D. 1, 2, 3 and 4 answer, D. Explanation. Sugarcane. Largest value of production among all the commercial crops in India. Sugarcane is indigenous to India. It belongs to bamboo family. Conditions for growth, climate. Sugarcane is predominantly a tropical crop and requires hot 21 degrees minus 27 degrees Celsius and humid 75 to 150 cm. Climate. Temperature above 20 degrees Celsius combined with open sky in the second half of the crop season helps in acquiring juice and its thickening. India has the largest area under sugarcane cultivation in the world. But in production India lags behind Brazil, world's largest producer of sugarcane. Cultivated in Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Sustainable Sugarcane Initiative is an innovative method of sugarcane production using less seeds, less water and optimum utilization of fertilizer and land to achieve more yields. It involves efficient water management technologies with drip fertigation. Practicing intercropping with effective utilization of land. Optimum use of fertilizer favoring balanced availability of nutrients. Question 239. Q. Consider the following pairs. 2014 I. Region well known for the production of 1. Kinnor, areca nut. 2. Mewat, mango tree, coromandel, soya bean. Which of the above pairs are correctly matched? 1 and 2 only, B. 3 only. C. 1, 2 and 3, D. None. Answer, D. Do it yourself. Question 240. Q. Match list I with list 2 and select the correct answer. 1998 Agricultural predicts foremost producer. A. Cotton 1, Madhya Pradesh B. Gram 2, Gujarat C. Black pepper 3, West Bengal D. Pineapple 4, Kerala. Codes. A. A2, B1, C4, D3, B. A2, B1, C3, D4, C. A1, B2, C4, D3, D. A1, B2, C3, D4. Social Geography in India. Question 241. Q. Which of the following are among the million plus cities in India on the basis of data of the census 2001? 2008. 1. Ludhiana. 2. Kochi. 3. Surat 4. Nagpur. Select the correct answer using the code given below. 1, 2 and 3 only, B. 2, 3 and 4 only, C. 1 and 4 only, D. 1, 2, 3 and 4 answer, D. Explanation. Census 2011 population size. Total population as per census 2011 data 1.21 billion. India covers 2.4% of total area of the world and supports around 17% of world's population. Among the states, the most populous states are UP, Maharashtra, Bihar, West Bengal and Andhra Pradesh combined Telangana and AP. Least populous state in India is Sikkim. Most populous union territory in India is NCT of Delhi. Least populous union territory in India is Lakshadweep. Population growth rate. Decadal growth rate of population in India between 2001-2011 was 17.64%. It decreased from 21.54% during 1991-2001. Annual growth rate of population of India, 1.64%. This decade for the first time, except 1911, 1921, has added lesser number of people than the previous decade. It is an important feature of this decade. States Q, T is having lowest growth rates in increasing order, Nagaland, Kerala and Lakshadweep. States Q, T is having highest growth rates in decreasing order, Dadra and Nagar Haveli, Daman and Diu, Meghalaya. So, overall Nagaland had the lowest decadal growth rate and Dadra and Nagar Haveli had the highest decadal growth rate during 2001-2011. Census 2011. Population density. As per Census 2011, density, 382 increased from 324 in the previous decade. Among the UTs, Delhi has the highest population density in India, i.e. 11,320 persons per square kilometer. Chandigarh ranks second with 9,258 persons per square kilometer. Among the UTs, Andaman and Nicobar Islands have the lowest population density in India, i.e. 46 persons per square kilometer. Among the states, Bihar has the highest population density in India, i.e. 1106 persons per square kilometer. West Bengal ranks second with 1028 persons per square kilometer. Among the states, Arunachal Pradesh has the lowest population density in India, i.e. 17 persons per square kilometer. Million plus cities. There are 53 urban agglomerations in India with a population of 1 million or more as of 2011 against 35 in 2001. About 43% of the urban population of India lives in these cities. Question 242. Q. Consider the following statements. 2006. 1. Sikkim has the minimum area among the 28 Indian states, Delhi and Pondicherry not included. 2. Chandigarh has the highest literacy rate among Pondicherry, National Capital Territory of Delhi and other union territories. 3. Maharashtra has the highest population after Uttar Pradesh among the 28 Indian states, Delhi and Pondicherry not included. Which of the statements given above are correct? 1 and 2, B, 2 and 3, C, 1 only, D, 3 only. Answer, D. Explanation. Census 2011. Indian states area-wise literacy in India. Literacy rate of India, 74.04%. Male literacy rate of India, 82.14%. Female literacy rate of India, 65.4%. States having highest literacy rates in India, Kerala 93.91%, Mizoram 91.58%, Tripura 87.75%. UT's literacy rates in India, Lakshadweep -92.28%, Daman and Diu 87.07%, Puducherry 86.55%, Chandigarh 86.43%, Delhi 86.34%, and 86.27%, Dadra and Nagar Haveli 77.65%. States having lowest literacy rates in India, Bihar 63.82%, Arunachal Pradesh 66.9%, Rajasthan 67%. Kerala has the highest female literacy rate 91.98%. Mizoram ranks second. Rajasthan has the lowest female literacy rate 52.66%. Bihar ranks second. Lakshadweep has the highest male literacy rate around 96%. Kerala ranks second. Bihar has the lowest male literacy rate 73.39%. Arunachal ranks second. Do it yourself. Question 243. Q. Consider the following statements. 2006. 1. Sikkim has the minimum area among the 28 Indian states, Delhi and Pondicherry not included. 2. Chandigarh has the highest literacy rate among Pondicherry, National Capital Territory of Delhi and other union territories. 3. Maharashtra has the highest population after Uttar Pradesh among the 28 Indian states, Delhi and Pondicherry not included. Which of the statements given above are correct? 1 and 2, B, 2 and 3, C, 1 only, D, 3 only. Answer, D. Question 244. Q. Consider the map given below. 1997. The predominant languages spoken in the areas marked A, D, C and D are respectively. Rajbhasha, Bhojpuri, Maithili and Awadhi, B, Awadhi, Maithili, Bhojpuri and Rajbhasha, C, Rajbhasha, Awadhi, Bhojpuri and Maithili, D, Maithili, Bhojpuri, Rajbhasha and Awadhi. Answer, C. Question 245. Q. Which one of the following pairs of states and tribes is not correctly matched? 1999. A. Assam, Miri. F. Nagaland, Kunik, G. Arunachal, Apatani. H. Madhya Pradesh, Lambada. Answer, D. Explanation. Tribe. A tribe is a social division in a traditional society consisting of families linked by social, economic, religious, or blood ties with a common culture and dialect. The essential characteristics of these communities are primitive traits. Geographical isolation. Distinct culture. Shy of contact with community at large, economically backward. The tribal population is 10.43 crore, constituting 8.6% of the total population. 89.97% of them live in rural areas and 10.03% in urban areas. Decadal growth rate, 23.66%, literacy rate, 59% and sex ratio, 990. More than half of the scheduled tribe population is concentrated in central India, i.e., Madhya Pradesh 14.69%, Chhattisgarh 7.5%, Jharkhand 8.29%, Andhra Pradesh 5.7%, Maharashtra 10.08%, Orissa 9.2%, Gujarat 8.55%, and Rajasthan 8.86%. The other distinct area is the northeast, Assam, Nagaland, Mizoram, Manipur, Meghalaya, Tripura, Sikkim and Arunachal Pradesh. There is no ST population in 3 states, Delhi NCR, Punjab and Haryana, and 2 UTs, Puducherry and Chandigarh. State tribe. Arunachal Pradesh. Apatani, Abor, Dafla, Galon, Monpa, Singpho. Assam Boro, Chikma, Dimasa, Hajon, Gangte. Miri Nagaland Ngami, Kunik, Naga, Mikir, Kuki Manipur Emol, Ngami, Chiru, Kuki, Maram. Manzang, Ite, Perm, Tado. Tripura Bhil, Bhutia, Chemal, Chikma, Halam. Khasya, Leshai, Maizal, Namte. Mizoram Chikma, Dimasa, Kasi, Kuki, Laka. Powai, Raba, Sinteng. Sikkim Bhutia, Kas, Lepchas. State tribe. Madhya Pradesh. Baigas, Bhils, Bharya, Behos, Gonds, Kitkari, Karya, Khond, Kol, Mayas. Chhattisgarh Lagaria, Baina, Batra, Baya, Khond. Korvas, Mawasi, Negasia. Jharkhand Behos, Bhumij, Gonds, Karya, Mundas. Santals, Savar. Maharashtra Bhaina, Bunjia, Dodia, Kitkari, Khond. Rathawa, Wallis. Orissa Gadaba, Ghara, Karya, Khond, Madhya. Orams, Rajwar, Santals. Rajasthan Bhils, Damaria, Dhanka, Minas, Patelia, Saharia, Lembada. Question 246. Q. The tribal population in Andaman and Nicobar Islands belongs to the 1997. Australoid race, B. Caucasoid race, C. Mongoloid race, D. Negroid race. Answer, D. Question 247. Q. In which one of the following union territories do people of the Orange tribe live? 2004. A. Australoid race. B. Caucasoid race. C. Mongoloid race. D. Negroid race. Answer A. State tribe. Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Andamanese, Onges, Sentinelese, Shompans, Jaravas. Tamil Nadu Aryan, Aranaran, Erevillan, Irular, Kadar, Kanikar, Kots, Todas. Kerala Aryan, Arandan, Erevillan, Kurumbas, Malay Aryan, Moplas, Urales. Karnataka Aryan, Barda, Gond, Bhil, Aligarh, Koragar, Putilia, Yerava. Andhra Pradesh, Sadhuan, Bhagata, Bhil, Chenchus, Chenchavar, Gadabas, Gond, Gondu, Jatapus, Kamara, Kittunaikan, Kulavar, Kolam, Konda, Mannadoda, Pradhan, Rona, Savaras, Dabba Yerukula, Nikala, Dulia, Toti, Sugalis. Question 248. Q. Which one of the following pairs of primitive tribes and places of their inhabitation is not correctly matched? A. Bukar, Pori Garhwal, B. Kol, Jabalpur. C. Munda, Chota Nagpur, D. Korba, Kodagu. Answer D. Explanation. State tribe. Uttarakhand Bhutias, Bukar, Jansari, Kas, Raji, Tharo. Jammu and Kashmir. Bakarwal, Balti, Bede, Gaddi, Gara, Mon, Kuripa, Sipti, Chinpa. Himachal Pradesh Gaddis, Gujars, Kas, Lamba, Laholas, Punwala, Swangla. Uttar Pradesh Bhutia, Bukar, Jonsari, Kol, Raji, Tharo. Question 249. Q. With reference to Chinpa, Community of India, consider the following statements, 2014. 1. They live mainly in the state of Uttarakhand. 2. They rear the Pashmina goats that yield a fine wool. 3. They are kept in the category of scheduled tribes. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 and 3 only. C. 3 only. D. 1, 2 and 3. Answer B. Question 250. Q. You might see a few curious Danes around, but that is because used to be Danish outpost. This quaint town with its fort and a beautiful church, the New Jerusalem, empty streets and deserted beachfront is a quaint gem. The place referred to in this quotation lies on the 1996. A. Tamil Nadu coast. B. Kerala coast. C. Karnataka coast. D. Goa coast. Answer A. Explanation. Danish outpost in India. Denmark-Norway held colonial possessions in India for more than 200 years, including the town of Tarnambadi in present-day Tamil Nadu state, Serampur in present-day West Bengal, and the Nicobar Islands. Dano-Norwegian ventures in India, as elsewhere, were typically undercapitalized and never able to dominate or monopolize trade routes in the same way that British, Dutch, and Portuguese ventures could. Their presence was tolerated for many years until the growth in British naval power led to the occupation and forced sale of the Danish holdings during the 19th century. The New Jerusalem Church was built in coastal town of Tarnambadi, Tamil Nadu in 1718. Question 251. Q. In a particular region in India, the local people train the roots of living trees into robust bridges across their streams. As the time passes, these bridges become stronger. These unique living root bridges are found in 2015I. A. Meghalaya. B. Himachal Pradesh. C. Jharkhand. D. Tamil Nadu. Answer A. Explanation. Living root bridges. Living root bridges are a form of tree shaping common in the southern part of the northeast Indian state of Meghalaya. They are handmade from the aerial roots of rubber fig trees by the Khasi and Jaintia people of the mountainous terrain along the southern part of the Shillong Plateau. Root bridges have also been observed in the Indian state of Nagaland. Economic geography in India. Question 252. Q. Match list I with list 2 and select the correct answer. List I. Commodities exported from India. List 2. Countries of destination. A. Iron ore 1. Russia B. Leather goods 2. USA CT 3. Japan D. Cotton fabrics 4. UK 5. Canada. Codes. A. A-5. B1. C-2. D3. B. A-3. B1. C-4. D-2. C. A-1. B5. C4. D3. D. A-3. B4. C1. D-2. Answer B. Explanation. Question 253. Q. Tamil Nadu is a leading producer of mill-made cotton yarn in the country. What could be the reason? 2010. 1. Black cotton soil is the predominant type of soil in the state. 2. Rich pool of skilled labor is available. Which of the above are the correct reasons? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. Answer B. Explanation. Soils in Tamil Nadu. The major soil groups of Tamil Nadu are red soils 62%, black soils 12%, laterite soils 3%, and coastal soils 7%. Question 254. Q. With reference to the mineral resources of India, consider the following pairs. 2010 mineral 90% natural sources in 1. Copper, Jharkhand. 2. Nickel, Orissa 3, Tungsten, Kerala. Which of the pairs given above are correctly matched? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 2 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. 1, 2 and 3. Answer B. Explanation. Non-ferrous minerals. Non-ferrous minerals include ores of aluminium, bauxite, zinc, blende, lead, galena, gold, silver, copper, cuprite, tungsten, wolfram, etc. India is poorly endowed with non-ferrous metallic minerals except bauxite. Bauxite. Bauxite is the ore which is used in manufacturing of aluminium. India is 6th largest bauxite producer and 4th largest bauxite reserve in the world. Orissa is the largest producer of bauxite. Kalahandi and Sambalpur districts. Jharkhand, Gujarat, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra are other major producers. Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Goa are minor producers of bauxite. Copper. Copper is used in the electrical industry for making wires, electric motors, transformers and generators. It is also mixed with gold to provide strength to jewelry. Copper deposits mainly occur in Singhabhum district, Jharkhand, Balaghat district in Madhya Pradesh and Junjunu and Alwar districts in Rajasthan. Top states in copper production: Rajasthan, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh. Nickel. Iron plus nickel equals stainless steel used for manufacturing armor plates, bullet jackets, coins, etc. Other important occurrences of nickel are in Karnataka, Kerala and Rajasthan. About 92% resources are in Orissa. The remaining 8% resources are distributed in Jharkhand, Nagaland and Karnataka. Tungsten. Steel containing the requisite proportion of tungsten is mainly used in manufacturing ammunitions, armor plates, heavy guns, hard cutting tools, etc. It is also used for various other purposes such as electric bulb filaments, paints, ceramics, textiles, etc. Ore of tungsten, wolfram, is found in Karnataka, 42%, Rajasthan, 27%, Andhra Pradesh, 17%, Maharashtra, 9%. Remaining 5% resources are in Haryana, Tamil Nadu, Uttarakhand and West Bengal. Zinc and lead ore. Zinc is found in veins in association with galena, chalcopyrites, iron pyrites and other sulfide ores. It is also used for dry batteries, electrodes, textiles, die casting, rubber industry and for making collapsible tubes containing drugs, pastes. Rajasthan is endowed with the largest resources of lead zinc ore 88.61%, Andhra Pradesh 3.31%, Madhya Pradesh 2.16%, Bihar 1.67%, Maharashtra 1.35%. Question 255. Q. Match list I, OS, with list 2, states where they are mined, and select the correct answer, 1996, list list 2. A. Manganese 1, Madhya Pradesh B. Nickel 2, Arisa. C. Lead zinc 3, Rajasthan D. Asbestos 4, Andhra Pradesh. Codes. A. A1, B3, C3, D4, B. A4, B3, C2, D1, C. A1, B2, C3, D4, D. A4, B2, C3, D1 answer, C. Do it yourself. Question 256. Q. Consider the following statements, 2009. 1. India does not have any deposits of thorium. 2. Kerala's monazite sands contains uranium. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2 answer, B. Question 257. Q. Which of the following are the characteristics of Indian coal? 2039. 1. High ash content. 2. Low sulfur content. 3. Low ash fusion temperature. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. A. 1 and 2 only. B. 2 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. 1, 2 and 3 answer, A. Explanation. Coal. First coal mine was opened in 1774 at Raniganj in WB. India is now the third largest coal producer in the world after China and the USA. About 80% of the coal deposits in India is of bituminous type and is of non-coking grade. Indian coal has high ash content and ash fusion temperature. It is low in impurities like sulfur and nitrogen compounds. Coal occurs in rock sequences mainly of two geological ages, namely Gondwana and tertiary deposits. Gondwana coal. Gondwana coal makes up to 98% of the total reserves and 99% of the production of coal in India. The carbon content in Gondwana coal, 250 million years old, is less compared to the carboniferous coal, 350 million years old. Anthracite is generally not found in Gondwana coal fields. Gondwana coal is free from moisture, but it contains sulfur and phosphorus. Tertiary coal. Tertiary coal 15 to 60 million years old. Carbon content is very low and high percentage of moisture and sulfur. Lignite in Tamil Nadu, 90% of the reserves, 57% of the production. Neyveli lignite fields of Cuddalore district. These are the largest deposits of lignite in Asia. Tertiary coal, peat, confined to a few areas only, occurs in Nilgiri hills. In Kashmir Valley, peat occurs in the alluvium of the Jhelum. Question 258. Q. In which one of the following states are Namchik Namphuk coal fields located? 2008. A. Arunachal Pradesh. B. Meghalaya. C. Manipur. D. Mizoram. Answer, A. State coal mine. Assam Singrimari, Mekum, Mikir Hills, Sikkim Ranjit Valley. Arunachal Pradesh Namchik Namphuk, Miaobam. Meghalaya Balpakram, Siju, Molong Shela, Bapung, Jaintia Hills, Darangiri, Khasi Hills. Nagaland Borjan.